Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Advanced Bass Fishing, and really appreciate you guys joining me for today's video. Guys, today I'm going to show you how to flip and pitch ambidextrously with two hands, which is what you need to know in order to be super efficient. We've got a perfect flipping situation up here. We're up here at Truman Lake, got a lot of flooded cover in the lake, and I want to show you really how you need to go about learning to pitch and flip and to be efficient at it and be able to put the bait where you want to. Because if you're going to be a good flipper and pitcher, you have got to learn how to fish and flip with both hands and put that bait where you want it, because it's all about casting accuracy. So I'm going to give you guys a little on the water demo here. I'm also, guys, before we get started, a couple quick things. Just like to invite everybody to please swing by, check out some of those links I got in the video description. Guys, all you dudes that are using my tackle warehouse link to buy your tackle, Fish the Moment breakdown, solar bat links that are in the description. You guys are the reason this YouTube channel is on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. Okay guys, one of the things about flipping and pitching, here is the traditional pitch right here. Now, if you have much to do, you just grab the bait by your left hand and you just simply pendulum it down like that and reel it in. Now, what you want to learn to do, guys, this is how you want to learn to do. You want to be able to go back and forth. So if you watch my hands here closely, let's say, for example, I'm working down this stretch of shoreline and I've got some cover on my right and I've got cover on my left. I see a stump over there, you know, I'll make a pitch like this with it, and then all of a sudden I'm working my bait, and then I may see something over there and I put it in my left hand and I go left-handed like that. I'm working the bait and I'm looking for my next target that I've got here. All of a sudden I see a target that's out there to the right. I reel my bait in, switch back over to my right hand, make my presentation with that. But the key is learn how to go back and forth from left-handed to right-handed, left-handed to right-handed. And it almost is like a ballet dance or something. It's almost like an art form where you can smoothly transition from left-handed to right-handed. Now what this does, it increases your efficiency by 50%. And instead of being able to make 50% or fish at a 50% efficiency level in terms of putting that bait where you want to, you go to 100% with it. So that is the key thing. Now, a couple of other things I want to talk about is how to have your rod in position for the hook set. So let's say, for example, you know, you make a pitch like this. When your bait hits the water, guys, I want you to look at my rod here. Make sure that your rod is like at the 11 or 12 o'clock position when your lure hits the water, because what this allows you to do, that allows that bait to fall vertically on a slack line. So it's falling right now. I've got my rod tip high. I simply drop my rod tip. That bait is falling vertical. That's what you want to generate a pitching and flipping strike. You don't want to pitch it out there and let the bait fall back pendulum on a tight line, because you're not going to be in the strike zone. So always when you make your pitch and your presentation, make sure that bait is falling on a slack line. Okay, now let's say, for example, we pitch in there. I got my bait on the bottom. Now this is how I'm working it. Most of the time when that bait hits the bottom, I'm just shaking it, almost like working a shaky head in one spot. I'm not hopping it hard. I'm not working it hard. I'm not reeling it. I'm just shaking it without moving the rod tip like that. And when I get a bite, what I do is I don't get in a big hurry, because the fish aren't going to spit it out. It's like, okay, say for example, I feel a bite. Don't be like a live nerve ending and get all excited about it. You got a bite on there, reel down until your line is tight. And once that line is tight and you see the line moving from the fish, you set the hook just like, oh, I got one. Oh man, look at that. Can you believe that?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Look at that. I was just, guys, that is a freak of nature right there. I was just sitting there talking about how to work it, and all of a sudden I saw my line swim away. Nice fish there. Look at
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
that. Okay, anyway, guys, that's a prime example of how this works. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I can do to.
Can we eat that?
No, we can't eat that. Elijah's back there saying if we can eat this. So anyway, guys, here's proof that it works. Hope you guys try some of those tips, and we'll check in later. See you guys.